everyone, and welcome to today's live Zoo to You. Today is a very special Zoo to You as we are celebrating Gibson, our birthday Zebu today. My name is Katie. I'm an educator here at Stone Zoo, and I am with Bridget, who is one of our senior keepers here at Stone Zoo, and we have some really special birthday treats for Gibson, our pygmy Zebu. If you have any questions throughout our chat today, please feel free to ask them in the comment section, and we'll do our best to answer them before our video ends. So you can see that Gibson is enjoying some very special Zebu-friendly birthday treats today. So he is currently munching on some mulberry leaves. He has some presents decorated with edible flowers like Rose of Sharon and calendula, and he'll also have some other browsable plants that we grow at the zoo like lemon balm and basil. So we decorate and paint his boxes with non-toxic paint and a little bit of non-toxic glue sticks to hold things together, and we can create some really fun birthday enrichment for our animals. So Gibson is turning 20 years old today, and pygmy Zebus live into their early to mid-20s. So he is definitely starting to get a little bit older, but he's receiving really wonderful care here at the zoo. A lot of times when people visit the zoo, they have a lot of questions about Gibson and his appearance because he does have a large hump on his back. Zebus have humps on them just like camels do. They serve the same purpose. The hump will store fat, which is a source of nutrients for them when resources are scarce. So that hump is absolutely supposed to be there. And Gibson is a pygmy Zebu. There are over 75 breeds of Zebu found worldwide. Pygmy Zebus are native to Sri Lanka, but they can also be found in parts of Africa and parts of Asia as well. When you visit the zoo, you might see Gibbon out here with our free-range chickens in our barnyard. He can spend a lot of his time chewing and grazing. Zebus will graze for around 8 hours a day. They'll also be spending time resting and chewing their cud. And the word Zebu actually comes from a Tibetan word, Seba, which means hump, which is pretty apparent when you see a pygmy Zebu like Gibson. And Rachel, have we had any questions come in?
Not yet.
Does that mean it's time to eat the cake?
I'm pretty sure that's the big question.
That's what Gibson wants.
So, are you going to tell us a little bit about what this cake is?
This cake is a mixture of the grain that Gibson gets, which is a zoo herbivore grain. Ooh, he liked that basil leaf. And then a little bit of apple puree as well in there. And then the frosting is some banana and a little bit of honey for him. And then the two numbers, his 20 numbers, are made out of apple. And as you can see, he's pretty interested in it. Ooh. That is a face. A face that anyone could love, really.
Oh my goodness.
Bridget, do you train with Gibson at all?
I do. So in Gibson's advancing years, he has a little bit of arthritis going on. So most of our training is for his health. He's trained to get on a scale, but it's a little bit harder for him now that he's older. He's trained for me to put some ointment on his leg that helps with fly bites. And he can target. I'm sure a lot of people have heard us talk about that before. He follows the target pole. He knows those behaviors. He's a pretty wonderful boy.
And we had a question of if he has any favorite training treats.
He does. So apple is his favorite treat. He doesn't normally get banana or things like this. Those are a little bit more serious of treats. Hi. Gotta take a fly break. That's not where your head goes, Bumps. Very
Up
nice.
here.
Up here.
Green mustache.
Over. There you go.
I know sometimes we get questions about why his coat kind of like shakes like
Yeah,
that.
so it's just a immediate physiological response to flies. It's in a lot of livestock, and it just helps get the flies off of him. So his skin will twitch, and that movement will scare the flies, and they'll fly away, but leaving him all alone.
And
Doing a
while
great job.
he's eating, I think our zoo campers who are watching right now had some questions about Gibson too.
Sure.
Isabella was wondering what the cake is made out of.
So sometimes we bite. So the cake is made out of his grain and a little bit of apple puree, and then the icing is a little bit of banana and a little bit of honey.
All right, and Adrian was wondering, was he born in captivity or was he rescued?
Oh no, he was born on a farm, and he came to us when he was just a little calf in 2010.
Awesome. Karina was wondering what his favorite food is of all time.
His favorite food would probably be apples, and he's really enjoying this banana as well.
Awesome. And our last question was, why do his tails and ears constantly move back and forth? And that is from Damani.
Yeah, so that's like his skin twitching. That's just a defense mechanism so that he can get the flies away. He swishes his tail and he swishes his ears, and that pushes them out of his bothering zone.
What's your favorite thing about working with Gibson?
My favorite thing about working with Gibson is that face. Look at it. He knows it's the best thing about working with him. He's pretty sweet. He will accept scratches from anyone, but I think he and I have a pretty special bond. He hears my annoying voice from a mile away, and he knows he's getting either treats or scratches. So that's pretty fun. Brownie.
I want to make sure you get the
My second
sun.
favorite thing is making up as many nicknames for him as I can.
And to kind of wrap up our birthday festivities, we have a beautiful birthday banner made by our education interpreter, Bella. Thank you, Bella. Wishing Gibson a very happy 20th birthday. So if you do come to the zoo, especially today, make sure to stop by and wish Gibson a happy 20th birthday. And if we haven't had any more questions come in, we will wrap up so Gibson can go take a very well-deserved birthday nap after all of this partying. So thank you all so much for joining us for today's Zoo to You. Check back soon with another live video. Bye!